Hey guys, welcome back to KBU. I'm John, and today I want to talk a little bit about sharpening mower blades. It's pretty easy, it's very simple, there's a lot of videos out there, but the big thing that we want to do with the Kubota zd21, mine's a little bit of a mess right now, is just keep it simple. So I've already taken the blades off here, and I just wanted to show you a quick couple things. Then I'll just show you how I sharpen these blades here. Could be the wrong thing, the wrong way to do it. It's the way I've always done it, and it works really well, and you get a really good clean cut. Blades that'll last you most of the season if you're doing a lot of cutting. So, like always, want to make sure we're safe. Lock and shock the back wheels. Put your pin in the hole here for the tires, crank it up, and then let's get underneath the deck. All right, so down here we got the 3 spindles, at least on mine's got 3, for the zd21. This is a 30 millimeter socket. So the way this is gonna go, let's see if you can see this here. So you're gonna have these 2 big washers, a spindle catch, and a nut. So it's gonna go washer, mower blade, washer, spindle catch, nut, and you're gonna take those and attach them all up here. All right, simple as that. I can show you when I put them back on. Let's go over and take a look at the blades. That's not the blades. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is probably, I have 3 of my blades here. This is probably my 3rd mowing season with these blades. Maybe 4th, I don't know. Regardless, they're beat up, they're old, but they still work, and they cut really good as long as I sharpen them. Usually once at the beginning, and this year is the way it's fallen. It's been a real rough year, and I've hit some pretty rough stuff. A couple rocks, but that's besides the point. So I'm about at the end of our mowing season here, and I'm going to sharpen these. What I am going to show... Sorry. All right, so this is a rough one right here. If you look here, you can see all the nicks. Couple dings and dents here on the back side. You can see, I mean, it's real ugly. It's not very smooth. Again, there's a lot of pitting. Clearly I've hit some stumps and rocks and stuff. So the biggest thing with these, and I'll show you here in a second, is what I like to do first is I like to go flat with my grinder and just try to smooth that out, just hit it real quick, and then I'm gonna go on the back side at a real sharp angle, and I'm gonna hit it once or twice on the back, okay? And then I'm gonna come through and just do my finishing about this same, I don't know, 20-degree angle, whatever this is. This way, I'll hit it up and down a couple times, and that's gonna be it. So let's take a look at it real quick. I'm sorry, it might be loud. Pretty cool little headlamp, I know, but I'm wearing sunglasses, and it's kind of hard to see in this. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna hit once flat, once on the back side, and then I'm gonna come through and finish on this. So here we go. Okay. Trying to get a better angle here where you can see it. So you can see my line is much cleaner here now. I have a nice angle, and this does not need to be razor sharp. I don't need to touch it, and it's going to cut my hand. But it should have just a nice point to it. So that's really it. We want to keep roughly the same angle that's on here. Again, I don't want to pick this up like it's a knife. It's going to cut my hand because this is going to go dull really fast. So yeah. Stand by. All right, now we're gonna take a quick break for the sponsors in the show. Done. All right, I am gonna show you real quick this angle grinder that I'm using here. It's got the old-fashioned plug-in one. Works really good. Again, I've had this. It's really the only thing I use this for anymore. Got this grinding wheel on here. I mean, there's literally nothing special to this. Its biggest thing is just be safe with it, wear glasses, and ear protection if needed. That's all it is. It's got a little guard on it. In case you've never used one, they're very simple. Worth the 30 bucks you could spend for one at like Harbor Freight or something. All right, let's take the blades over there, put them back on, show you how to do that. It's all good. Hello. All right, so we're underneath the mower again here. You can see the spindle that I got right up above my head. So remember, the order of operations here. These don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be put back on in the same order. Keep it simple. You're doing this to save money. Take it. Maybe you're just getting into DIY stuff yourself. This is just very simple. Keep it simple. Keep it easy. All right, so I got my mower blade here in my hand. First thing, I'm gonna take one of the washers, doesn't matter which one. I'm putting it on top, okay? Put another washer on the bottom. Beveled side towards, so you're kind of making it like if you're making a bologna sandwich with a mower blade, picture the mower blade being the bologna, all right? Okay, so I got a washer on top, washer on bottom. Now I'm gonna take that, what I would call like a spindle lock. See, it's got grooves in there, which is gonna fit right on this spindle. Just put that in between the two, and then I got my nut. Okay, so the nut's just gonna go in between these, all like this. I like to make my little sandwich and then just get it up on the spindle. You gotta get those grooves aligned. So I would push up and just start twisting this in. Okay, you can see it'll fall down, whatever. You can still tighten it up as long as you got everything in the right place. It's gonna work just fine. Hand tighten it. Take your impact. These things are awesome. Again, this is a, can you see? You're not gonna be able to see it. 30 millimeter impact for these nuts. All right, so we don't want to go over tight. We just want to get it tight enough. And you'll know if it's too loose because you'll start seeing when you mow, one of your blades isn't going to catch. And it's not going to mow well. All right, so I don't want to go over tight. One more just for show. All right, just like that. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do this for all three of the spindles that are down here. Very simple, then I'm going to drop it back down. I'll show you that here too. So I'm going to put these other three on, then we'll be back. All right, so real quick, I guess I should touch on making sure these are on correctly. So one question one might have is, can I put these on upside down? The answer is, you could. You shouldn't. They're real simple. Again, all you want the blade side down at the bottom. And you want to have the groove go up and come back down at the spindle. So put them on like you're taking them off. Just pay attention to it. Like I said, our goal here is to save some money, maybe learn how to do a couple things ourselves. All right, so now we got our blades installed. It's time to take this thing down. So this handy dandy thing here, Kubota's design here is fantastic for the zd21. All we're gonna do is crank this thing down. We're gonna just watch the wheels come down. Just keep cranking. Sorry, it's hard to really use a videographer. All right, again, it's important that you have that pin in that wheel, like I showed earlier. Otherwise, your wheel's going to rotate and you're not going to get the height or the elevation that you need. But once you drop this thing all the way down, this pin should come right. All right, so that about wraps it up. Again, remember how old this thing is now, but it is pushing 15 years old probably. I only have 800 or 900 hours on it, but mowing out here in Illinois, real dry this year, it does get pretty rough. So this thing's a tank. I love it. Take care of yours. Again, try to save yourself some money and do some stuff like this. It really helps. Anyways, thanks for playing today. Talk to you guys later. Like and subscribe. Your mom does.